notes, so I scribbled them on this, and I cannot read them for shit up here. I think I wrote dork. I'm a huge dork. I mean, Thundercats t-shirt, fucking D&D rolling, I don't care, you can kiss my ass. I am a dork. I like video games, I like rolling dice, I like playing paper, rock, scissors, and pretending I am potently hitting you. I will fucking rock that shit. I don't think I've been a dork my whole life. I really don't. I mean, like, I was trying to be cool in school. I was trying to be that cool kid, and it failed miserably because nobody talked to me. Or I didn't talk to anybody else. I don't know. It was like, okay, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure, I'm actually 100% positive that the sign that my mom fought so hard to get put up, I lived in the country, all right? We had a gravel road. We had maybe 1-2 cars drive down a day, right? And my mom was like, my kid's playing outside. He's running around. He might run out into the street. She petitioned the city council to put a sign up that would tell vehicles to slow down a little bit because this kid, this one motherfucking kid, might run out in front of one of these cars on a day. That sign said, slow children at play. And she was so proud of herself, she called the newspaper and said, hey, look what I did. I got a picture in the newspaper of me and her standing next to a slow children at play sign. And not only that, she could not get my fucking cowlick to stand down, so what did she say? She said, you need to wear your hat. Guess what color my fucking hat was?
Red.
Pink! That shit was pink! Thank God it was a black and white photo. I don't know. So that's what I had to deal with growing up. I mean, okay, well, I mean, that and a seizure, but I got hit in the head kind of. They had me on Ritalin. I'm ADD. Who here is ADD? Woo! Woo! ADD? Yes, you know. So, right, they put you on Ritalin. And they don't tell you that that shit will not let you sleep, that will make you obsessive compulsive, and will do all sorts of strange, funny shit to your fucking brain. They put me on that shit, and I took it, and I took it, and I took it, and I was like, you know what, I'm pretty sick of this. And the clincher was when we were playing football, backyard football, and I went out for a pass or some shit, and I'm running, and I hit the head of another kid who ironically was also named Justin. Only we both went down. He got up. I didn't get up. I apparently went like this. I went, and they thought I was faking that shit. They seriously thought I was faking that shit. They didn't, like, I vaguely remember a kid telling me that the dean of students said, check him for drugs. 8th grade, mind you, check him for drugs. He's been known to smoke pot. Like, pot will give you a fucking seizure. I mean, really. I mean, maybe if you run out of Cheetos, I don't know. But, so I'm laying there on the fucking blacktop before school. It's like ass crack of dawn shit, shaking and shit while they're trying to figure out if I'm faking it or not. So they figure out that I'm falling out. They should probably call an ambulance. And they call it, and I go to the fucking, they figure out that they don't know what the fuck is wrong with my brain. They hadn't made the connection yet that Ritalin has been attributed to seizures and shit. Well, anyway, I figured that shit out real quick and stopped taking it. Then I realized how much fucking money is in Ritalin. Oh my God, dude, I was blinging it before bling was cool. I was fucking pimping Ritalin like nobody's business. I had the 30 milligram shit. The yellow pills, they were the bomb, apparently. Everybody fucking wanted that shit. I can fucking pimp, I could turn a prescription of 30 fucking Ritalin to probably $180 if I really, really tried. So when and then I was a cool kid. So I'm like, okay, a little side note, my dad lived in California, my mom lived in Iowa. I bounced back and forth and shit. So I went to California one year and I came back. And then, like, before I went to California, like, everybody chastised my ass for smoking pot. And I was like, fuck you guys. I'm gonna smoke pot. I like it. It makes me not want to run around the fucking building like 3 million times in a second. It controls my ADHD. It makes me not go like this. So I smoked the shit out of some pot in school. And then I went to California and I came back and all those asshats out the very fucking year, it's like they all discovered it while I was away. And I came back and I'm like, wait, that Justin Hager kid, he fucking smokes pot. We could get some from this guy. And they came to me and they were like, hey, Justin, can we get some pot? I'm like, fuck you! I don't like you! You're a dick to me on a regular basis. So, I mean, that pretty much sums up my... I dropped out. I fucking got my GED. That was like, fuck all you guys. I didn't care at that point. I'm going to look at my notes now because I don't know what the fuck I'm going to talk about next. Seizures, 8th grade. Got it. First kid to smoke pot in school. I'm good. Oh, first job. First job. This was fun. How many here remember your first fucking job? Your very first fucking job. Yes? Yes? How many of your first jobs was a telemarketer? No. Right. So, okay. Now let me explain. If you've never telemarketed before, if you ever wanted a job that would make you hate yourself every fucking day, want to rip your skin off your face before you went to work, just because you think it might lessen the pain a little bit. That was being a fucking telemarketer. You would be like, hi, my name is Justin Hager. I'm calling, click. I failed. Hello, my name is Justin Hager. I'm calling him at AOL. AOL can suck my dick! Yes, I understand. We're working on that software currently in development for the dick sucking. I'm not sure how long it's going to take to get done, but I can find out. No, dude, fucking telemarketing, but it was bank. It was money. I did it on a daily basis. Like a couple of you probably did before. They like to call it customer service, but it was probably telemarketing. I did that. I hated myself at the end of every day. Fucking despised myself. Wanted to shoot myself in the foot. It was horrible. But it was the little things. The little things you gotta fucking latch onto to make your day a little bit better. Like, there's a difference in the customer service and telemarketing. There's inbound calls and there's outbound calls. Inbound calls, like, obviously people call you, right? So, on days that I would be on inbound calls, I would be like, Pizza Hut, how may I take your order? Like, oh, I thought it was calling Medicare. No, this is Pizza Hut, sir. Do you want pepperoni? Where do you live? What's your name? And they have these people whose only job it is to listen to your calls and make sure you're doing a good job. And they loved me. I'm serious. If I hadn't sold as many fucking useless products as I had, I'm pretty sure I would have been fired like that. But, so I did telemarketing for a while, and I learned that life's too short to hate yourself on a daily basis. So back to my notes. Where was I? Yeah, my friend Mitch. We'll get to that in a minute. Mitch is awesome. Let's see. Oh, I read something. I did. Believe it or not, I don't care. It's an article. I have this awesome phone that gives me the news. It is a droid. Is it a miraculous thing? And this is Big Brother fucking through and through, but I fucking am a sap, so what the hell. But I got the BBC on here. You can't really listen to news in America because they don't really tell you the real shit, right? I mean, if you don't believe me, fucking subscribe to the BBC. You will find out what the rest of the world thinks of America. And it is not pretty. They think we are the biggest fucking pieces of shit on the planet. And they're not far off from the truth. The majority of the people on this fucking continent could really give a fuck less about you or your friend or the rest of the world. And that's okay. That's the American right. But subscribe to the BBC, find out what's really going on in the world, and you'll understand that apparently there is a group of scientists who had nothing better to do then figure out whether or not the G-spot is real. I mean, a worthwhile endeavor, honestly. Very much so, a worthwhile endeavor. But they took the time to study 2,000 sets of twins. 2,000 sets, that's 4,000 girls that they were like, is that your G-spot? No? Is that your G-spot? No? Does that feel better than that last place felt? Okay, now I'm gonna check your sister. You wait right here. Is that your G-spot? 2,000. I mean, okay. I honestly, I'm going to school now to become a scientist. Straight up, because they have the best job ever. No, but I mean, like, I am actually going to school. I'm trying to better myself. I'm trying to make a difference in the world. I don't know. I want to go to school for physics. I want to learn how things work, how things move, how things happen. Like if I were to kick the mic stand, what would be the effect of that? I mean, I know you know, but I mean, there's math apparently involved in that, which I'm learning right now. And once I get past the long division, I think I will get it. I don't know. Let's see, what else do I got here? Telemarketing, done. Mitch, we're almost there. It is an awesome story. I can't wait. Cedar Rapids is awesome. Am I done?
1 minute, wrap it up.
1 minute? All right. I'm going to leave off on Cedar Rapids is awesome. Mitch, I think you're off the hook. We'll save that for another time. Fucking Cedar Rapids, I've had some of the best times I've ever had in my life in Cedar Rapids. Like, one real quick story. Shannon doesn't mind. I'm pretty sure he will bum rush my ass. But we were out, me, Mitch, this guy right there in the hat. I'm going to point at him. I'm pointing at him. Everybody look at him because it makes him nervous. Me, Mitch, and John went out on a night, and I'm not entirely sure what happened. I know there was a lot of alcohol involved, but from my perspective, this is what happened. Drink, 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 bar, go home. I think we're going home. No, Jonathan Neal says, stop the car. He gets out of the car, and he starts punching another car. I'm like, hey, in my inebriated state, that looks like a very good idea. I look down, and I see a crowbar. I'm like, I have a crowbar. Mitch, stop the car again. And I get out, and I got the crowbar, and I try and smash a window, and I fail miserably. A crowbar, apparently, in my hands cannot break a fucking car window. That's okay, because I had a whole bunch of beer cans to throw out, which we did, and I don't know still, how did we get that fucking sign? We got a sign, and it ended up in the trunk of our car, which made that girl right there very confused. She wanted to know...
Somebody already hit it.
How did we get that sign? Really? No, I don't know. But we got this sign, and she was like, why is there a sign in her trunk? I think the better question to be asking yourself is, why is there not a sign in your trunk? And then I ran away very quickly. But that's my time. Dude, thank you guys.